And then we can, guys, I'm so sorry. I don't know I have a frog in my throat. I don't know what's going on. Good morning. So this is a mama makeup tutorial, honey. This is Kapua 2.0 because we just don't have the kind of time that we used to have for the makeup that we used to do. And that's okay. I'm gonna pin my hair back and should I zoom you in? That's close. It's gonna have to be relatively quick tutorial, hopefully, because my battery doesn't really last that long. One of the cons of this camera. Or just buy extra battery packs. All right, first thing, I gotta do something with these lips. CeraVe Healing Ointment. I have it in this little pod here. All right, nothing fancy. Of course, first and foremost. The second thing we go in after the Vaseline. Got it right, honey. Sunscreen. CVS Health 50 Clear Zinc Lotion. Broad spectrum UVA UVB. Goes on clear. Ideal for ears, nose, and face. Oxybenzone octinoxate free. Comes out pretty thick like this. I go pretty ham with this. It is a zinc sunscreen, so there will be a white cast for a moment. So it does blend it. Come on. I go in with a few layers. I do it section by section. You know who opened my eyes to sunscreen? Dr. Dre. She is a dermatologist, so I for sure trust her recommendation. I have to be honest, like, I was never about the sunscreen life at all. But ever since I found her, she just educated me to the max. And I prefer her videos because they're unfiltered, but I just like her language. I prefer the way that she teaches skincare. It's beautiful. I love this sunscreen. I go in with powder after sunscreen. Stromboli medium 3 powder. Basically, I just place this right over my brow because I do tend to become really oily throughout the day. I'll just mattify it with some powder just to take away some of that shine. Next is eyebrows. I'm actually gonna go in with 2 of the same pencils, but they're in different shades. The Brow Ultra Slim pencils from Maybelline. One is in medium brown and the other is in black brown. And guys, this doesn't happen every day, okay? Today is Sunday and we're going to church and we actually should be leaving pretty soon because we gotta go to Target and get diapers. And then we can go in with eyebrows. So I try to just fill in the sparse areas. And I'm gonna stop right there. So I only fill in the areas that I don't have hair, where I need to create shape. That's what I do. What I used to do before was just draw in and fill in the whole eyebrow because I do have hair, but they're sparse in different areas. So there's no point in filling in a place that's already filled, you know, because you want to create the illusion that it is a full brow, but it's not patchy and darker in certain spots. Because you can even tell because of the great quality of this camera. You have darker hair here, you can see where it's a little lighter here. And girl, if you're a mom, you already know. You ain't got time for no fancy, just fill her in. Just fill her in and be done with it. So I'm gonna do the other side and then I'll be back. Oh, we're back. So I just finished this brow and I also went in with a bit of concealer. I have some here on this glass plate. It's the L'Oreal Fullwear, Infallible Fullwear Concealer in Walnut. I go in with a pretty fluffy brush, but it gives a little bit more wiggle room, I guess you could say, in that it's fluffier and it's not so sharp. Yeah, it's pretty fluffy. And this concealer is the same. This is a lot actually. This concealer is as close to my skin tone as possible. I'm really just going in to clean up rather than swiping. I like tapping more just because the finish is not as sharp. This way is pretty quick too because you're not thinking so hard, and that's the thing about it. I'm not trying to carve my eyebrow out of my face. I just want it to look clean and I just blend it out. Voila. Next step, Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I do my own brows, so I groom them, pluck them, trim them all myself. Last time I got them waxed, 2009 maybe. So after I've gone through with the clear brow gel, I'll notice like a little sparse areas here and there, and then I'll step back and think, okay, do I really want to go in with a little bit more? Maybe I do like right here. Actually, no, that's good. Or just stop on my head. Now we're gonna go in with complexion. I don't have my primer with me, and I would suggest to use one. The only thing is, I don't know how the primer that I love to use works with the sunscreen. When I do figure that out, then I'll let you guys know. I just don't have a lot of, you know, prominent pores that I feel like I have to cover. I mean, I can see them. It's not like they're not there. Going in with the same concealer that I used to clean up the brows, I'm just gonna go in. Yeah, this is a miracle right here. Remember when it used to be the whole triangle thing? What for? And then I do get dark here. Da-da-da. And then on that silly old blemish, just scars that I have here and there. And then I have redness on my nose. I think that's about it. This will act as my foundation. And then I like to let it sit for a little bit. You know, it's a lot more opaque when you let it sit. It sets a little bit, but you gotta catch it just in time before it really sets, because obviously you don't wanna look like this. Since it's been sitting here for a little while, I'm just gonna go in and tap, tap, tap. This, I believe, is the best drugstore concealer. I love the Age Rewind. The problem with that is I do not like the applicator because it's very unsanitary. Oh man, it's like you have this sponge sitting on the end and it gets cap dirty and then it's just sitting. I don't know if it's any different from the one, but I just prefer this one. And this is the Morphe M173. I think this is a part of the James Charles brush collection that I had. This concealer is wonderful. Even for mature skin, I would definitely recommend this one. I usually like to let this inner corner part sit for a while because that's where I need the most coverage, but this concealer performs very well. Catch this down here before it sets. Yeah, this blemish that I had down here, first time in months. Even my whole pregnancy, my skin was beautiful during my pregnancy. In the beginning of it, when we first found out, I cut out so many ingredients, especially fragrance, because I knew that I had very sensitive skin. Maybe not very sensitive skin. I knew, hey, if I don't need to have fragrance in here and it helps, you know, improve my skin even more, then I'm just gonna cut it out. And then my whole pregnancy, my skin was just... I only used 3 things: moisturizer, face wash, and sunscreen. And also took care of my skin when I needed to take off makeup from work. Look at that. Fresh. So fresh. So just making sure that all of that is blended in. I have this dry makeup sponge. It's a beauty blender actually. I don't need any product removed or soaked up. I just need it to blend out seamlessly. Here, there, and everywhere. With the same powder that I used to mattify the brow, I'm gonna go in with my face, and I'm gonna go in rather quickly. I picked this powder up at the Navy Exchange. They were having a big sale, so I think I got this powder for like 50% off. Set the under eye very lightly. I didn't put any additional concealer on my eyelids because I already had what I applied under the brow, and then I had whatever I had left from applying under my eye. So that's enough. I don't need to put any more than I already did. And then more here on my forehead. Just where I get really oily, I apply powder like that. Sunscreen, period. All right, last but not least, I am going to curl my lashes and apply mascara. My lashes are sad, very sad. And then I ended up ripping out a few in that inner part there, so it's a long story, guys, long story. So I'm gonna go in with 2. I showed this on my Instagram stories yesterday. This is the new L'Oreal Paris Air Plush Air Volume. And then I'm also gonna go in with the Maybelline Snapscara. Curl my lashes, very sad, very short. Just applied mascara to that side. I tried heating the eyelash curler with a lighter trick. My lashes they're not in the staying curled all day business. So I go in first with the Snapscara. I tried doing this trick that Wayne Goss on YouTube said to do. If you want curled lashes all day, you go in first lightly with a waterproof mascara. Probably putting too much. You curl them first, waterproof mascara, and then you go in with your favorite. This Air one, I guess it's all right. It's very clumpy. If you use the wiggle, roll, and up motion, I think it works good. You can see that bald spot right in there, guys. All right. And then, of course, since we're wearing masks everywhere, I don't go in with a lip color at all. And because, too, I have babies, so I like to, of course, kiss my baby, and I don't want lipstick all over her. So I just go in with this Essence Clear Lip Gloss from Ulta. The best. Well, second to the best. Maybe that'll be another YouTube video. Best clear glosses. Because I was going to make a video like that. Found out we had baby. Didn't get to editing the footage. So I'll make another one. And that is pretty much it. I'm going to go in with a little bit of Voluminous Carbon Black. The OG mascaras of mascaras. I feel like they just look 1,000 times better when I use this one. Even with all the other ones that I use. fuller, thicker volume. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna go do my hair. I'll be right back because this is pretty much it, guys. This is it. And just like that, guys, there. Oh my God. Aloha kakahiyaka. And this, oh sis. Let me tell you, it is not like on Instagram, okay guys? It's just not real. They capture the moment for 2 seconds and I guarantee you the next second, the kid's running around crazy. But it is the best privilege. And I got makeup on your headband. Great. Oh, you burped. Thank you for tuning in to this Kapua Kuheana makeup tutorial. Very quick, very easy. I would recommend this to just to do this on a, you know, everyday makeup routine. But I gotta go. Oh my gosh. Mino aka ikalehuleng. Mino aka. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for being here and just tuning in and keeping up with my videos. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Kapua Kuheana, as well as on Twitter and Facebook. Thank you again for watching. Mahalo nui, and I will see you very soon. Hui ho! Bye guys.